Welcome everybody, wherever you may be, to Bad Boys TV. We're going to have a couple of finals coming up here at 4:30. Our main table, which is the one up in the little corner, I'll be switching back and forth. We have the mixed doubles final. It's Dickie and Bree Scott versus Braden Potter and Brandy Williams. And at the same time, the winner of the match you're watching right here on table 2 will play in the women's final. So we're trying to bring you as much action as we can. Settle in, we've got these two finals, and then we've also got the men's gold final coming up after this, and the men's silver final. And just depending on double dips and stuff will depend on how many we can put on the main table. I'm joined in the booth by Mr. Dwayne Payne, our head referee for the event. His crack staff has it under control out there right now. There's like 3 matches playing, something like that.
We've got plenty of refs.
Well, for today.
Today.
Tomorrow you'll wish
Be short.
Tomorrow you'll wish you had 1 or 2 more.
Yep.
That's kind of the way it goes. Today's kind of the calm before the storm. The Scotch doubles is wrapping up, and then singles start tomorrow, so it'll be a packed house with everybody playing on time.
Well, I see Dickie's in the background.
Yep. They should be getting about ready to. They're both ready to go. I was just they should be flipping the coin here and. This should be a pretty good match. Dickie and Bree Scott won the Scotch doubles last year here at this event. And Braden and Brandy have been playing some pretty good pool this week, so
Looks like Dickie's going to take his practice time now.
Well, I was going to say, all right, it's 4:30. Let's go. Nice thing about these diamonds, and most of them play pretty much the same. Possibly if you got one sitting by an outside door or something with a lot of rain, it might be a little slower or something because of the moisture, but
quite a ways from the outside doors.
Yeah, these shouldn't be a
big factor.
You know, I don't really know Dickie here, but something just tells me the way he walks, the way he dresses, he's a golfer.
That's a good possibility.
Just, you know, he just has that look about him, and I bet he hits the ball a long ways.
Last year, he was dressed to the nines all year long, too. It's just pretty much how he dresses.
He does have a golf hat on, but... If you're in the chat room, say hi.
Better not do that very much.
Unless you can do that.
Well, yeah, but he shot a solid first.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
He can't just choose which one he's going to shoot.
Well, but he doesn't have to worry about it if he does that.
It's his partner's problem.
His wife will be shooting after that. He don't have to worry about it.
Question on that. Okay, I already know the answer on as far as the head on the break. It's the partners.
There's nothing you can do. One of our referees had a question on coaching. Unfortunately, the association here is they're playing by BCA rules, except for they're not allowing open communication in the Scotch doubles. That rule's changed nationally to where partners can talk while they're playing. But here, they're not allowing that. Well, it looks like the women finished up over on table 2, so their final will get going here not too late. And here we go. Flip the coin. And it looks like the coin came up whatever Dickie called. He's going to rack the balls. It's a race to 4. Potter and Williams will have to win 2 sets to win this final, or to win the tournament.
Plenty capable to do it.
Yeah, they both play pretty sporty. We just had Braden in our last match here on this table. Um, he and his partner were playing in the men's silver division, and they didn't really get a whole lot of opportunities there. Their opponents played really good and took advantage of every opportunity they had. So I'm sure he's looking forward to a little different result here. All right, here we go, getting underway. Looks like he's going to go second ball down. Ooh.
9 ball? Nope.
Nope. Didn't see a ball fall. Boy, this is
bad. There's only 2 balls
just really ugly.
on the left side of the table. Everything else is on the right side piled up.
All right, Braden, which 12 ball are you going to start with? Yeah, actually, the stripes don't look that bad. He shoots his 12 and comes around. The 15 looks like it may go. I know it goes by the 8 to make that 9.
Nope, he hit it and run him up.
Really want to. He's okay. I would shoot this 15 right now. Well, I don't know. The 15 goes by the 3.
I think the 15 into the, was it the 13 up in the corner?
That'd be the 9 up there.
9 in the corner?
Yeah. That's what Brandon's looking at. That's the nice thing about open communication. He can say, yeah, go ahead and shoot that. And she doesn't have to try to guess at what pattern he's looking at. Okay, looks like the 14 goes by the 2. Well, I don't know. He was looking at it like it did. Maybe it doesn't. He's going to take the 13, or the 10, excuse me.
He's come up a little short on everything.
Yeah, came up a little short there. If she shoots that 13, she's going to be going into those solids, and you really don't want to do that.
No, because 8's sitting perfect.
Looks to me like she's got a shot at the 11. You kind of wanted to use that to just punch back and get the 8, but
I don't think I take it the 11 now and roll up, and then 13 you can hit and draw back to it.
Yeah.
Gives you a perfect
they
opportunity.
They could use the 13 to get on the 8.
I mean, even if you hit it and stopped it dead where the 13's at,
yeah,
you still got the 8. So.
Yep, you just have to be on the 13 good.
Mm-hmm. Straight in, more or less.
Oh, she's going to take this 13.
I don't like that at all.
I don't like this because
that right there's a reason. Now she's covered the 8 up.
Yep, that just made things.
He's going to have to fire 11 into the 8 now to get the 8 out of there. I mean, not now, but at some point. I would assume D here, D Burberry, I mean, probably looking at just hooking him.
I would just maybe bank that 1 out of there and just leave him right behind that wall of balls. Gotta start getting those opened up.
Yep, she waved off safe. So that's the situation here, is just to bury him. 4 into it. Yep, she buried him.
She buried him, but she didn't really get anything apart. You know, it's one thing to bury him, but you really want to
get some of that messed up. Get it out of that pile.
What are you going to do with ball in hand here? You know? Keep burying him?
Well, ball in hand puts back where the cue's at. He can get the 1.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Looks like he's trying to go 3 rails for the 14 up in there, 15 up in the corner.
Yeah, that's about
2
all
rails.
he's got.
Yeah,
he's going to
2
go 2
rails.
rails, and he
buried it in the pocket. Oh, that's a foul.
Well,
he's like, okay, well, let's just let it drop.
I'm not supposed to have my hand in here. We'll just
Yeah.
drop. I think he kind of realized that.
If that had bobbled, he would have really been upset.
An interesting one in the women's match earlier. The gal accidentally moves the 8 and moved it into a very advantageous spot for her opponents, you know, because all of a sudden it looks like she's out, and then she goes, "Oh, I moved the 8," and apparently we couldn't tell back here because you can't hear and stuff. She says it was out here, and she picked the 8 up and moved it back. And her opponents go, "Whoa, no, 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 no. We want to leave it where you moved it to." So then they moved it back. So after the match, I was like, "What's going on with the 8-ball?" You know?
Yeah.
And I said, "You realize that's a foul if she picks it up without you. You know, you have the option, but she's not to touch it until
you tell her."
Because I'm like, it seems odd. You know,
I just seen a stick come into play, so I'm betting they're calling a ref on this one. Yep.
Yeah, I would. I think I would.
That's kind of dumb to put it right on the rail. Not dumb, I shouldn't say that, but you pinned yourself on the rail and you're that close to the ball. It's going to be hard to.
Yeah, well, let's not use words
Oh,
like dumb. It's just
it's
stupid.
not dumb.
No,
It's just stupid. Okay. Okay. For the lack of a better word, stupid.
I'm just kidding. That's probably about what I. Okay, now
He's hooked him again.
he's hooked him again, but they got the 5 out or the 3 out of there. The 4 and the 1 are lined up a little better.
And he left the 8 covered up. So.
Yep, and took away the 2-railer here.
I don't know if they did or not.
Sure.
I think she's still going to try it again.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what Brandy's. Oh,
Yeah,
look at
she
this.
did the 2-railer.
Oh man, she.
Well,
barely
that was
missed.
close.
All right, he's missed it on one side. She's missed it on the other. Next time they're spearing it right in. Okay.
Somebody's want to know if these tables are leased, owned, or rented. These tables are
leased from Diamond by us, and then
we lease them to Black Gold.
Yep. Okay, that was
It's another tough one.
good if she called safe, which I believe she did.
Yep.
That was a good shot. And I don't see any escape from here. What I might do here is just push that 4 over to the rail so that combination is not lined up.
Deadline.
I mean, that's about all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything. They're wedged up against the 5.
Yeah, if you're going to give them ball in hand, you need to mess it up so they can't get an easy out.
I'm hoping Kenny or somebody will bring us a score sheet for that women's final. It's over on table 2.
Just calling the 11.
Yeah, there was really not.
He didn't have much there. I would be willing to bet the 4-1 is going to be a hit with the drawback into the 5-8 again to lock them up one more time. Oh, going to hook them by getting the 1 off the 4.
Yeah, I kind of like shooting that 4-1 combination.
Yeah, if you 4-1 draw back up a little bit, you put them
I
in
don't
behind
know
the 5-8
if
again.
can you shoot the 5 in the right-hand side pocket?
I'm sure it looks that way.
If he could, well, you better be careful. He touches that 8-ball, it's going to be a foul.
Mm-hmm.
If he could shoot that 5 now, you could just pretty much run out. Shoot the 5, draw back for the 4-1.
I'm trying to figure out why he's got such an angle. Yeah, but he missed the one.
Because he wasn't trying to make it.
Yeah. He missed the one. He locked him up again, though. But, you know, that 2 rail's there again.
I don't know. I don't think it is. Well, yeah, possibly. They did a really good job of getting their balls broke out of there. While keeping Braden and Brandy contained here. Yeah, she went for the 2 rail, but didn't come close that time. Now, if you're confident that you can get, I like starting with the 6 here, because I don't believe it passes the... If you're confident you can get out, you go ahead and shoot the 5. But if you're not... Okay, she's going to shoot the 2. I would hope she rolls forward so that her partner can shoot the 6. And then he could draw back so she can get the 5. And then you're pretty much golden. Okay, she didn't roll forward as far as I would. Dickie may end up shooting a 5 now. You hate to leave that 6 up there, though. It's kind of... I think it's only got 1 pocket. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and shoot it. It's a little tougher shot, but... And he got it. Wasn't able to get on the 5, so...
I think
he'll have Bree shoot the 3 here. And
I think you were correct earlier. He should have taken the 5 across table when he had the chance. Of course, that uncovers the 8.
Yeah,
if
that's
they boff
what
it,
I said. Once you shoot the 5,
yeah,
you're committed.
If you boff it, then you're...
Although, it really isn't covered. I mean, now, if you get on the 11, all you got to do is bump the 5 and you're on the 8. So the 5 is their only issue.
And it's not much of an issue because as long as they're above it, they can come down to the corner. It looks like it's an easy shot.
Yeah, I kind of like shoot the 4 and get on the 1 in the right-hand side to where you can just kind of stun it up table for the 5, but we'll see. It's not an easy, yeah, he may be playing safe here. Oh, wow. That was a great shot. That was a great shot.
Yeah, you got her right on the 5. Now they play the 8 off the 11 after the 4.
That looked like a lot steeper cut than... All right, he got her perfect. Oh, boy.
She got away with one there.
Yes, she did. The speed was good. Any harder or any softer, that ball doesn't go.
Pocket speed.
Used to play a guy, he'd go, oh, I had a little go-in English on that one. All right. Dickie sets her up nice. Bria only has to tap this in, and they'll take a 1-0 lead.
That starts it.
She does. And it is their break here. Or no, it's not. It's
no, it's Williams.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
Williams and Potter's break.
Looks like the women's final has started over on table 2. You can see that up in our little picture-in-picture. If this match finishes early, we'll switch you over to that. All right, 10 is down. He kept the cue ball on the table. Pretty nice spread here.
Yeah, don't look like he has any problems. except for the 11. And but once the 14's out of there, the 11's gone.
Yeah, if I'm going to take stripes, I would either maybe shoot the 12 and set up for the 14, or go right ahead and shoot the 14 now. If you shoot that 14, just come up between the 3 and the 6. And that's what Brandy's looking at.
Well, she hit hard.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, well, 13 the side. Or
Yeah, he can play this in the side and then just
drop back for the 15
yeah,
at the
and
top.
gets on the 15. Well, okay, that was nice.
Yeah, he gave
The
her a
only-
pretty good angle.
The only bad thing is the 4 is blocking. You'd like to get on the 12 or the 9, but neither one of those go by the 4, so she's going to have to.
I think
come
this
out
will
for
just roll out for the 12 in the side.
Yeah, that's what she did. She
Yeah.
got down for the 12 on the side. But she's gone a little far. I don't know what he's going to. After the 12 on the side, the cue ball is going to be headed towards those 3 solids. He's not going to be able to leave much of a shot for her.
He's trying to draw back so that she can shoot the 11, but
Yeah.
he missed the 12 by doing it.
Yeah, he jacked up and shot it right into the point. All right, so that brings the Scots
Dickey back to the table.
And things are pretty wide open. The 2 only has the right-hand corner pocket. Got to get on the 6, but you've got balls to do that. So really, the 2 is probably their toughest ball right now. And look at this.
Not any
Holy
longer.
smokes, he's on. I'm like, I don't know how he's going to get on. That was beautiful.
Makes 2 balls and theirs and puts her on the 2. How's his luck running today?
Yeah. Now, do you know, did they have a Fargo cutoff for the Scotch doubles, or
I didn't
Was
pay
it-
attention to it.
I would think these 2 are probably, they did pretty close to the top. Okay, Brandy looks like she's looking at the 11 off the 6.
Yes, there was a team rating limit. The gold division was 1250. Silver division was 1100 in the Scotch doubles. The men's doubles was 1250. The silver, that's the gold division. The silver division again was 1100. The women's was 1000. So they're in the mixed. They have to be in the gold.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sorry. This is the silver.
I was thinking.
Silver division. XSC, it's a silver division, so.
No, it's Scotch Devils.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there. I think there was only one Scotch Devils division. Pretty sure there was just one.
It says gold and silver here, but of course they may have only had enough entries for
Yeah,
that.
I think they combined them. Uh-oh, she scratched on. She shot that carom, but scratched in the corner. That's gonna hurt. Everything's wide open.
No, I take that back. There were 87 teams in the Scotch doubles in the mixed. So they had two divisions. They had a gold and a silver. There was 87 teams in that. Because there were 70 teams in there, 77 teams in the men's Scotch doubles.
Well, let's see. On an easy way, we'll go to CTS on demand. Black gold. Well, this just says there was men's Scotch gold and silver, women's Scotch, and mixed Scotch. The mixed had 89 players. 89 teams. Yep. So they just had one big division.
They just put it in one big division.
Because I'm thinking, well, back here I haven't been paying any attention to whether it was gold or silver. And I'm thinking, I think they're all in one. All right, they're looking good here. It's just up to her whether she wants to play this 6 in the side or run it up to the corner and get Dickie on the 1.
I don't think playing it in the side's an option because it
like
puts her above the 1. And
well, I kind of like playing in the side, but, well,
yeah.
I would have gone all the way.
She 1 clears the 8.
They're just
so
fine. Yeah, it clears the 8.
She's okay.
I would have gone all the way up to the top rail and back down. But this is perfect. He'll just shoot with a stop shot. Leave her the 8 straight in. She makes this 8 ball, they'll take a 2-0 lead. And she does. All right, so the Scots lead 2-0, and it is their break. Looks like they're gonna have Bree break the balls this time. What's happening over in our chair?
Yeah, it's the same question about leased or rented.
Nobody's really talking during this match. Well, welcome everybody out there watching, wherever you may be. You're watching Bad Boys TV. We're coming at you from the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in beautiful Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is the finals of the mixed Scotch doubles. The little screen up in the corner, we've got the finals of the women's Scotch doubles. Yet to come are the men's silver and men's gold division Scotch doubles. Everybody's down to the finals now, or pretty close to it. They're playing a couple of semifinal matches out there in the men's. All right, so Bree's gonna break from the side rail. Looks like she's going for the second ball down, which she did. And the 14 goes down.
Well, she made a ball where he didn't, so that keeps him at the table. They're still all piled up on the right side.
Yeah, that 9's in a Well, it seems to be that's kind of what happens with that second ball break. The balls don't spread quite as good, and they tend to all go to one side of the table.
Well, yes, Smith took me in there and they got it. That's Smith, though, I'm not sure.
Well, he can start with this 11 if he wants. Kind of like the stripes, just because you got the 10 and the 12 blocking that corner pocket. You got the 15 is pretty close to the side to help you with the 9. Okay, he's going to shoot the, I like this. He's going to shoot the 3 into the, oh. Well, I liked it until it didn't go. That was a right decision, bad execution. And I was going to say Braden's going to take advantage of that and make sure he and Brandy get the stripes.
He did good there because he put that 11 straight in the pocket. He's got another pocket blocked.
Brandy's looking at shooting it though right now. If you're going to get out, that's fine. You don't need to leave it there. The way the 9's sitting is kind of like,
Yeah, with the he make the 15
Yeah.
and get that 9 off.
yeah, if he can get up there. Okay, he's getting around to 15 now. And
May have gone a little too far.
Really, I was thinking he'd like to go a little further to where you could make the 15 and just put the cue ball
Underneath
like
the 4.
well between the 4 and the rail there.
Yeah, but I think that can still be done even at the angle she's got. She's up there pretty good.
It's tough to see the exact
Yeah,
angle.
she came to see how much room she had.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, she's got plenty of room, so she'll roll it over onto the rail and leave you straight up on the 9. The only problem you got there is if you're straight in, sitting on that rail, and she didn't get him there. But she gave him the angle he needs to come across for the 10.
He's got an angle. Probably a little bit more angle than he wanted, but
And she didn't jack him up either. That's another good.
okay.
He's having
Hit that
problems.
good.
Yep.
And Brandy should be able to roll this 10 in, come off the bottom rail, and back up, lead Braden from the inside.
Lots of inside, so she can come straight back up and not on top of that. There's what I was afraid of. That's what I was just fixing to say.
Yeah.
Lots of inside, so you don't come up and hit those.
Yeah, you
Bury yourself.
You wanted to avoid those.
Yeah.
Those solids.
Because now you've made the mistake of letting the opponent back to the table.
Well, Braden's going to try to kick this 8 in. I think he's got a. Looks like, yeah, he's not happy, but I think he's got a little bit of an alleyway there. They really need this game. You don't want to be down 3-0 and a race to 4.
No. Not at all.
And this is kind of what happened to him in the men's scotch. They made a couple of little mistakes and.
Well.
All right, so that brings Bree Scott to the table. And,
Two powerful shooters giving ball in hand with 7 balls on the table. That's not looking good.
She's going to start with the 4.
Smart move. If she can draw it back a hair, he can take the 7. Leaves him the 6.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, because he's got the height to do that.
Yep, he can open up. He can shoot this 7 and pretty much get her on whatever he wants to.
Shoot the 7 and come over between the 2-3 to give her the 2 or the 5, either one, in the same corner. Oh, he went around. That's good. And
Yeah, I like that.
a little bad angle.
Now she can shoot the 2.
She may opt to shoot the 1 up table and come back down.
Ooh,
But
yeah, I don't think I'd do that.
no, she's not.
That's a little.
She's shooting the 2.
It is a bar table, but I'm like, it's a little far away. Of course, I'm getting old. She's a lot younger than I am.
Oh, just by about. Okay, we won't say.
Yeah, be nice to me, Dwayne. Come on.
Well, why? Nobody else is.
You're my oldie nice friend. Okay, I'll take the 1 now.
Put her on the
And
6.
get her on the 6.
Yep.
Nicely done.
3 goes by the 5, so a stop here is just
Yeah, pretty much shoot and
Yeah.
stop, or
roll over 6 inches. He's at the 5. Either way.
I don't want to tempt her, but it would almost be hard to not leave him a shot. Just make sure you make the ball, which she did.
Oh,
Oh, I almost jinxed
bad
her.
angle.
I almost jinxed her.
Yep, he can't see the 5, and he's got a
He's got a shot.
bank on the 3rd. No, he can't even bank the 3.
No, he'll cut this 3 in. He cuts balls pretty well. I think he'll cut this.
Well, he's
3
got to
in,
turn
and-
that cue loose, though.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go 3 rails around for the 5. Get back on down here on the 5.
He goes to the side pocket. He's going to put her up there at the top corner.
Yeah, he's going to.
He's gonna hook him.
He's playing safe.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's
And he did.
not a bad idea.
That was a good shot. Well, does Brandy use a jump cue?
She can.
Does she have a jump cue? You know, and this is knowing the team you're against. He may not have played that safe if Braden was coming up to shoot next, but
I think she's going to try to kick it in the top corner.
we had her in a match earlier and she kicked the ball in pretty nice. So, you ever been to back alley billiards?
Mm-hmm.
Have you? Just amazing. Every time you come to Black Gold, it's like you see a lot of shirts. I wouldn't even know that place existed if it wasn't for this tournament.
The couple that owned it before the man that owns it now, Shane Ware, Marlon, and I believe her name was Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
They were really heavy into pool and really heavy into the leagues and tournaments and things like that. So they had a lot of following. It's out of McAllister.
Now, where's McAllister?
It's south of us.
Isn't it?
Yeah. It's quite a ways. It's about 2 hours south.
Mm.
It's about as far, just about as far as it is to Oklahoma City.
See, now it's funny. You go, it's quite a ways, like 2 hours. And I'm thinking,
Well,
you get out there on the West Coast, 2 hours, that's nothing. That's I drive an hour just to go play league.
nope, she missed it.
Uh,
That was a tough shot.
all right, so I'm going to say Bree's going to shoot the 3.
3-5-8.
Shoot the 3 and stop. And she'll have a nice easy shot on the 8.
If she gives him a little angle, he'll shoot the 5, hit the side rail, and bring her back straight in on the 8. But
yeah, that's perfect.
she didn't. She put him straight in.
I think he's got he can just stun it over. She's going to have a pretty easy shot on that. There we go. Yeah, I've said this before, but all Bree has to do is roll this 8 ball in.
You jinxed her last time.
Almost.
Almost put her on the backside of that 3.
And
Hit it solid.
The Scots take a 3-0 lead in this race to 4. They are on the hill. Yeah, Potter and Williams let one get away there.
Yep. There's not a doubt about that. Does anyone know the score of the ladies' doubles final? No?
I don't. We'll, when this one concludes, we'll try to find out.
Curtis Shawn is in from Texas.
Hey, Curtis, how goes it? We'll be coming down to Texas to see you guys in a couple of months. A little less than 2 months.
Alicia Rogers just chimed in to inform us that the girl's Williams' name is Carrie, not Brandy, and I just realized that that's what she told me when I was outside a while ago.
No, it's Carrie. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
it's Carrie Williams instead of Brandy Williams.
Okay, we totally apologize, Carrie.
What's this wee bit? I didn't write it down.
Know what you told me. I wrote down what you told me. So send your complaints to Rick Jones.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Alicia.
Somebody's got to keep us straight.
Joseph Burdick just said, "Go Carrie."
Yeah.
You chimed in a little bit late, Joseph. We probably needed that "Go Carrie" about 2 games ago.
I go Carrie about a half hour ago would have been really nice.
They're having a hard time of it right now. They're on the downhill swing of a 4-4 race, and they're down 3-zip.
Yeah, they're on the wrong end of it right now, but things can change quick.
That may be all it takes is "Go Carrie."
Yeah, now that we're saying the right name, maybe they'll.
Yeah, maybe now then, maybe she'll start shooting her way. She was shooting like Brandy before.
Yeah.
Oh, she blocked the
didn't.
10.
Yeah, she didn't.
But the 12 goes on the other
okay,
side,
yep.
the 10 goes on this side, so
Yeah, they're okay.
it's not an issue.
They're okay.
I don't know if the 14 or the 15 passes the 1.
I think it does. I was just looking at that. I think it does. She can just shoot this 10 and stop and get him on the 11.
He can come around for the 13. Or come straight back up for the 15. If she gets him straight enough, he'll be able to do it. She got a good shot. All he's got to do is put outside top right on it, and he'll spin up for the 15.
This is something that I this is something I noticed last year when they were playing in this. They play really well together. He plays to her strengths, and
That's why they won it last year.
yeah.
You don't see very many husband-wife teams play together.
Not a lot, some of them they
Some
shouldn't play
click,
together.
some don't.
Yeah.
You can't play with your wife, I
Oh,
understand.
no. We click pretty well together.
After supper.
The nice, okay, let's go. The nice thing about when I play with my wife is I know she's never gonna quit. She's gonna battle. You be down 99-0 in a race to 100, and she's.
Yeah, he put a lot in on it, but he didn't quite get it. He needed to hit that a little harder to get it to take. He got her a good angle, but the problem is she's got to come straight up and be perfect between the 7-4 to get to that 13.
I was gonna say she wants you to cut this 15 in, go 2 rails out of the corner, and get right between the 7 and the 4.
7 and the 4.
All right, Bree, you got it.
She's probably she's going to crutch too.
Oh well, yeah. That's too easy.
Let's just make it.
Let's get out. Let's get out the bridge and make it a challenge. I think if I'm Braden and Carrie, I'm thinking, all right, let's get ready to shoot.
And Bree's probably sitting there going, why in the world would you put me here? He's liable to hear about this one later.
Well, and I was going to say, these two are not opposed to letting each other know.
Oh, no.
I noticed that last
Good shot. Oh, she hit the 5.
She didn't quite. She almost two-railed out that corner. She just couldn't quite get enough draw on it to.
Well, shooting off a crutch.
Well, I was going to say it was because of the bridge, yeah.
Shooting off a bridge makes it tough.
Good hit. And was able to leave the 13 to where
they can get to it.
They can get to it anywhere up there between.
If they
cue balls anywhere between the 3 and the 4, they can get to it.
The 2 actually looks like it'll go by the 13 also. So, well, I think he did that on purpose. I don't think he was trying. I think she's going to try to go to the rail and come off, and of course that's going to be tough because she's got to send that 8 all the way across the table, unless she can see the edge of it.
I think she's got the edge, but the problem is you're going to be pushing it right towards the 2. You don't really want to tie it up. This is one of those I'd almost like to tie up a couple of solids, but they're all spread out, so that's really not an option.
She moved out of the way for the other girl on the other table to shoot. That's what she's doing while she looks at it.
You know, there's just not a whole lot. I almost like kicking up to the top rail and kick at that 13 at the bottom right-hand corner.
What she was looking at, just like right now, she's looking at going to the bottom rail, kicking the 13 up to the 2 to tie up the 2 to keep them from being able to get out.
Yeah, that might. Well, she hit it.
Well, she got it out in the open. Lord, that was a good hit right there. She got it way out in the open.
All right, she's told Braden and Carrie that you either
you either get out or you sit down.
Yeah, you get out or this match is over.
Either get out or get out.
you're gonna get out one way or the other.
Let's see. Let's rephrase that. Either get out or be put out.
There you go. This is they really need to run these. I mean, this is a wide open rack.
The thing is, there's not a reason why they can't either, because they're both very good shooters.
They've been getting out on racks like this the whole tournament.
That's why they're here.
Yeah, you don't make it to the finals not getting out on racks like this. But it's just a little hard, but
he's going to give her the 4.
Yeah.
Carrie and Braden, went all the way through the loser side. They got put in the loser side quite early.
Oh, did they?
So they went all the way through the loser side. So they fought these battles all the way through. So she rolled a little further back. She wanted to come up for the 2, I think.
I think so, but he got the 6.
Roll this in, give her the 1 without much trouble. Ooh. Still give her the 1. I would look for her to give him the 5 after this, so he can come off and back across.
I was thinking she'll go forward and give him the 2.
It could be. You're right.
Oh, get over there.
Yeah, she got it.
Yep, she got it.
And she gave him a good angle because that'll come right off the rail over for the 5.
He's just got to make this, and she'll be on the 5.
And he drills it.
Okay, she's not over the 13.
That's good. This should be natural.
Yep, just make this a little bit of low English. Come back to about center table for the 8.
Needs cue right back where it's at. She looks like she's rolling forward, though.
Yeah, she may just come straight across and give him the 8. Oh.
8 in the same corner? No. Well, he can
Okay.
make it. He's got a little cut, though.
Okay. She was cinching the 5, which
Yeah.
you almost have to do.
That's
I
what
mean,
you wanna
you miss
do.
the 5. You're.
Yeah, but he shouldn't miss this. This isn't all, I mean, it's not a hard deal.
He spears it in.
Well, we got a 3-1 race, folks.
Well, nobody wanted to see a.
At
donut.
least they weren't a skunk.
Nobody wanted to see a donut in the finals. So. Well, except for the Scots, but.
Yeah, I guarantee you they weren't wanting to see a one pointer come back. They were all set to take the glory.
All right, 3-1. Looks like Bree's gonna break the balls.
Well, she made one on the break a while ago.
Yeah. I was talking to her yesterday. She's a special education teacher.
Takes a lot of patience.
Boy. Now I wonder if her students know that she's also a pool player. I've been meaning to ask her that. I'll have to do that.
She's going for 2 ball. She put everything on the other side of the table. She
Well,
broke from the other side.
It's after 5 here. I'm like, oh, if their match was earlier, her class could have watched her.
Okay, Braden and Carey need to figure out how to get out of this. It's not going to be simple because they got quite a few balls messed up over here on this
Boy.
bottom left corner, right corner.
I think I like the solids. But I don't love them.
Well, I think you just leave everything down here in this corner alone. Looks like he lined her up for the 4 right now, though, to try to break that 7 out of there.
Yeah.
Open it up, but that's kind of a scary deal. Of course, that's this is the time you want to do it.
Yeah, you want to get stuff out early.
Yeah, because you got all the other
If you
balls up
can.
table.
And they've got the 3 blocking the 8.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's not blocking it for the side.
No, this is a good I mean,
This is the best opportunity they're going to have. He set her perfect for getting it out. I think what they're looking at, I think what he looked at was her hitting the 7 into the 11 and the 4. But
yeah,
she's not sure about it, so she's gonna take the 5 and leave it alone for a little bit. Oh, she moved the 8. Well, it's
Yeah,
okay. She
it's
gave
okay.
him the 3.
Yeah, the 3 no longer blocks the 8. But
Now what he's going to do, I would think since he lined her up for the 4, I'm thinking he'll shoot the 3 and give her the 6 to roll down to give him the shot at the 4.
yeah, if she's not comfortable shooting,
Yeah,
it,
because see what he's looking at?
yeah,
He's lining up for the 4. I think.
he's telling her where
Yeah,
to get him
yeah.
for.
Yeah, he's like I said, and I think what he's looking at, honestly, is hitting the 7, then the 11 to the 4, because the 7 goes to the rail and comes back across, leaves that jumbled up, but he makes the 4.
That's the thing about, they say, well, no open communication, but
Yeah, but
if you're
yeah,
if you're smart, you're
one of the guys that has played for years and years, we both know, Mr. Stock, who made that comment back when they came up with the open communications deal, and he's just like, why not?
yeah,
You do it anyway, you know.
Sure.
I've always gone up and lined up what I want my wife to shoot.
sure,
And shown her.
the
Oh,
good,
she rolled too far. He may still be able to do it, but it's going to send the 7 the wrong direction.
the good teams definitely. He wants to draw into the 11, and knock that 7. And hope and have the cue ball come out so she's got a shot on that 2. But if he could get that 7 up, above the 13 and 15.
Well, it's like I said, when he pointed up here earlier on the table, to me, he couldn't see the 4 from there.
He was,
So I honestly think he was trying to look at hitting the 7, 11. And yeah, he is, see?
Yeah.
He's going to hit the 7, 11 into the 4, make the 4, and he's going to drive that 7 out. What do you need?
I'd almost want a referee to watch this. Yeah, and Dickie's coming over, and I think we're going to have a referee.
See how we can get the
Yep.
other picture of the screen bigger.
You can unless we change it. Yeah, hey, get us the scores on that other game and the names.
Ladies,
Yeah, names and scores. Yeah, he's explaining it to him. It's what I was saying. Brandon was looking at putting it up there because he wanted to slide off the 7 into the 11 and make the 4.
They got the referee.
Yeah.
I would definitely want a referee to watch this.
Sure. Yeah, because he doesn't want him hitting the 11 first.
Yeah.
Which I don't think he's going to. He's got it. That 11's got to be hit second to go past the 14 in the middle.
Yeah.
Because it is cockeyed.
Good hit.
No, he just didn't hit hard enough. He got the 7 out.
And the 4 still
And the
blocking
4 still
stuff,
blocking
so.
a lot now. It looks like the 11 will go underneath the 4. So
Yeah, and you could open that stuff up.
but he's got the cue in a good spot right now.
You got to get on the 11.
Yeah, there is nothing he can shoot straight in right now, as it is, because the 12 is blocking part of the cue for the 15. I think it's blocking part of the cue for the 13 sitting in the center of the table. And then he can't see looks like maybe the 15 over there by the side because it's above the pocket. What he's looking at right now, I bet you, is to hit that 14 and put that 4 over underneath the 11.
The only offensive shot he really has is cutting the 13 in the left-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he's gonna
play safe.
He's gonna make the 4.
Yeah,
No, he's gonna bury the 4. Yeah.
Now they have to play off the 4.
Well, she actually can see the 2. She can see the 2.
Tubo, Casey Price, 2, Westbrook, Mendenhall.
Okay.
What a good deal.
The women's score for the gentleman that asked earlier, the score is 2-0. Mendenhall and Pierce versus Westbrook and Casey. Mendenhall and Pierce are 2, and Westbrook and Casey are 0. Yeah, she shot at 2. She missed it, but she took a good shot at it. I can guarantee you Brandon was so wanting that 4 ball to go off that 11. He just got way too much of the 7.
Well, and that's part of the reason you call a referee.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make sure.
They had to have been further apart. The 7 and 11 had to be further apart than what we could see from here.
Yeah, it's tough to see
So,
from here.
but that, like I said again, that's why he wanted up top angle, so he could come off of the 7 edge and hit the 11, driving it forward.
Well, I'm sure
So.
Dickie would like to be a little lower down here so he could shoot this 11 off the 4, but
I'm not sure you want to do that just yet unless you're ready to get out.
well, that's your only really issue though, is the okay, what is she gonna have? She's got the 13. I don't know if it goes by the 4. May see another safety coming up here.
I don't see much of a way of getting a safe because the 7 and the 2 are.
Well, yeah, you're going to leave
Yeah.
shots, but I mean, let them shoot the 7 and the 2. When I say a safety, I'm just talking about
Oh yeah.
like bump the 13 down, block the 4.
She's looking at whether it'll go or not.
They don't care if they shoot the 7 in the 2. I would try to stick it in there, but I'd shoot it easy. Just the other shot is maybe bank the 15 over by the 7. Try to block the 7, but then you risk tying it up. And
Yep. She's going to cut the 11.
She's cutting the 11. Ah, boy, this is your. Okay.
Ooh,
she
she
made it.
almost scratched.
She made it, but the problem is that was kind of the ball you needed to open everything up there.
And he's.
I don't know what he's going to do now. He could bank the 15, but I don't think he's got enough angle to go into the 12, 14.
He's going to try to put the 4 a little bit worse off. Now he's trying to cover it up a little bit.
He's daring Braden to shoot the 4.
Actually,
Go
I
ahead
don't
and
think
bank
it's.
it. I think he'd love
I
to
think
see.
it's a great idea to come to the bottom rail and try to put him underneath the 4.
That's what he's going to do.
Yep, they called a ref. He's going to try to get to the bottom rail and just, there it is right there.
That's a good shot.
Buried him. Yeah. Now,
That was a good shot.
if he gets ball in hand, of course, Carrie may not be able to do it. I don't know. She's a good shot, but she gets a little tentative. But coming off that 7 at an angle, you can slide over and bust all that off.
Yeah.
She may be able to see the 11 or the 13 if that's 13 up there. Nope, she's going to the side rail. I guess maybe hit the 15. That's what she's trying to do. She missed it. Now's your choice.
Right, ball in hand. There we go.
4 is a little too high to come off of it with the 7 to break it out and get the 7 in the pocket, I think.
Do you play one more safety off the 4? Or do you try to shoot the 7 and go into him? I mean, there's... Okay, so she's going to shoot the 7. You better go.
I think that's a wrong shot. I think you need to take the 2 now and let Braden use the 7 to try to bust all that out over there.
Yeah, but it's nice to have the 2 as a safety valve. I don't like the angle she's setting.
No,
there.
she's straight on it. Unless she's going to put him over there to... She buried it up further.
That was...
Now the question is the 4 froze. Going to see if it's froze. Calling the ref.
Yeah.
The referee is D.L. Bagwell.
He didn't look at it very long. It must not be
It's
froze.
not froze. It's not froze at all. Another
I-
good shot. Now they get ball in hand. What do you do? Because it's going to be Carrie's shot again.
I don't care if you got 14-year-old eyes. You can't see a ball froze that quick. You can see it not froze.
Well, if it's a ways off the rail, you can.
No, that's what I mean. You can't see
Yeah.
it froze that quick. You can tell it's not froze pretty quick. But
No, there's sometimes I go to the table with contacts in. I still have to pull my glasses out, get a little bit with magnification, and it's the hair on the felt that causes you so much trouble with it.
I was gonna say I've seen them to where it's froze, it's not froze. You know, it's like it's just.
He touched the 14 and got a rail afterwards. It was a good shot. Didn't give him ball in hand. Now Carrie's going to make the 2. The question is what happens
There's
here.
no way I'm making that 2. I banked that 2 down to the bottom. Try to set up a break ball again.
The 4's not froze, I don't believe.
No, it's not.
You can see live.
Okay, I
yeah,
like this shot. This
Yeah,
is
she's gonna put it, but she's got a little too far
Yeah,
over.
a little too far. I would have liked to have had it
Out where it could go.
Yeah, a little like between the 14 and the
I think we're
rail.
fixing to see a hook come here. She's gonna touch that 11, bury him behind the 11, and leave him up table. Oh no, she's gonna put it down here with him.
Yeah, they're setting up their own break ball. Okay, Braden's pretty much going to have to put this 2 kind of between the 14 and the bottom rail.
He called safe.
Get your break ball set up.
He's gonna pass by the 12 and the 14.
Yep.
Get it down here to the bottom.
There we
go.
Little further away than I would have wanted it, but a little further away.
I'd be willing to bet you Dickie goes 12 over to the corner from here, banks
I
it
was
over.
going to say, I'm banking the 12 out of there and try to leave him just
Yeah.
stuck right in behind the 14, but or let him hit the 2 away from that. I'd get the 14 out of there right now. Because right now you got 2 balls stuck in there. They got 1. Gave the cutthroat sign. You know, in some sports, it's unsportsmanlike. Okay, he played safe off the 15. He's like, okay, go ahead and hit the 2. I'm Brandy. I'm just going to come off the right edge of that 2. As thin as I could. Well, she went right straight into it. Well, I got a real. I banked the 12 out of there and send the cue ball up table.
She's gonna make the 15.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Oh,
I wouldn't have touched the 15 there. I would have got the 12 out, but that's exactly where I would have left the cue ball, though. Well, Braden's going to come in. DL's just like sitting in the front row watching this match. Like, well, I'm not going to go anywhere. They keep calling me over.
That was a good hit. That was a good shot. If Dickie can't see if Dickie can't see the 14 to touch it,
yeah, he can.
Then he
can see the 14.
He's in a world of trouble
here. He can
here.
see the edge of the 14 there. He's got the 14. What do we got over there? This is one you got to make sure you get a rail after.
Alicia says the score wasn't reported correctly on Alicia. And the
Oh, on the women's?
yeah.
How does she know? Hey, she's been keeping me straight for the last 2 days, so. I'm the only commentator that needs like a designated fact checker in the chat room. It's like, all right, when I throw out statistics, make sure they're right. I got worried yesterday. All right, and that's the match. And I shut it all down, and one of the guys breaks the ball.
Oh, I see. I know now. I know what the problem is. Okay, it's Westbrook and Mendenhall are playing together. They're 0. Casey and Pierce are playing together. They're 2.
Okay.
That's what was reported wrong. Sorry for that. The way the gentleman gave it to me, drew a line between them. I had the teams mixed up.
Oh, okay.
See, I put it Westbrook, Casey, and this one over here.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But now you can see he's got an arrow drawn to these 2.
Yeah.
And an arrow drawn to these 2. So I just put them backwards. I had it half right.
you just had the girls playing with the wrong partners.
Ooh.
Well, he went for it.
Still got the 12 in a bad spot, but if Dickey's shooting now,
yeah, I'm gonna say
that 12's gone.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot the 14 and move the 12 out of there. That could be it, folks.
I would think he's going to bank the 12, but no, you're right. He's going to shoot the 14.
Yeah.
He's going to leave her straight. No, he pulled it out. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, okay, and he lined him up in a combo.
Ugh.
That's
Yeah,
not
I don't like the
good.
combo, but it sure is better than
Well,
ball in hand to your opponent.
13's not going up to the 8.
No, the only thing
She's got a combo or a bank 13.
the combo is pretty much it. I think the 12's in the way for the bank. So it's pretty much a 13-12 combo into the side.
She's trying to line it up. It's not like it's for the game, though, so she's not got a lot of pressure there.
Well, it's
For the match, I mean.
It is, but you're not going to lose the match. I mean, this is, if you have to shoot this, you want to shoot it at 3-1, not at 3-3. Pick out your line, commit to it. Well, she hit it about as good as she could. Didn't go, but well, Carrie has her choice. Whatever she feels most comfortable with. She can shoot the 2 and just punch it over for the 4, or she can shoot the 4 and come cross table and back out for the 2. Either way, Braden should be able to get her on the 8. She's going to shoot the 2. Get away from the 12. Okay.
And he's not jacked up, so he should be fine. Just don't try to get her too close to it and put her behind the 12.
Yeah, just make this, get it off the. Oh.
What did I say?
Yeah, he hit it too hard.
He may have given it to her anyway. I don't think so.
Yep, she's hooked.
Yep, he flopped his hand. That means that she can't see it. That means she's going cross corner.
She's gonna.
Yep,
Okay,
she called it cross corner.
Well, at least she can see the edge, so she can bank it. That thing stops 4 inches sooner, and she can see nothing. All right, here we go. A bank shot on the 8 to stay in this match. She hit it good. She hit it good.
Hit it perfect.
She
Oh,
made it.
no.
Oh,
She caught the edge of the 12.
Wow.
That's the game,
All
folks.
right,
Match is
folks.
over, 4-1.
Dickie and Bree Scott are your 2018 Black Gold Mixed Scotch Doubles champions.
Congratulations to Kerry Williams and Brendan Potter. Braden Potter.
For their
second place.
finish.
They fought hard.
Yes, they did. Okay, we are going to switch over to table 2 now and let you see the conclusion of this match. Have to find somebody that can get us an update on the score, unless somebody in our chat room knows. But I don't think anybody's been keeping track.
Yeah, I'll agree with you. That does suck on a bank like that to make that kind of a bank.
Yeah,
She was safe, caught the edge of the 12 and buried it. So
you had to. She had to make it. I mean, yeah, Mendenhall wasn't real happy with that, but I think she's okay. Westbrook still should be able to cut this 8 in. And she does.
And let me see if I can get us an updated score.
Alrighty. Alright, I've just been told it's now 2-2. I believe they're racing to 4. Alright, so this is Jessica breaking the balls.
Mm-hmm.
Got a pretty good spread here. And they just, oh,
Bloop.
they decided to take stripes, but scratched in the corner off the. Yeah, it's not gonna. I was like, where are their opponents? There's obviously nobody playing on table 3. That's the bad part of ball in hand. There's so many decisions.
Mm-hmm.
choices.
Especially on the start of a game.
Yeah.
Table's still open, and what do? Looks like she's going to shoot the 14 and run into the 11 and 10 to break it apart.
Yeah, because I think it's the 5 is stuck in there between them. So I like breaking that out.
Whoa, she didn't break it out very good. She buried herself on the 5. Partner's got no real good shot unless she can see the 12, which I don't think she can because she's looking back at the 15. Calling safe.
Well, Rick just texted me, and men's gold division's coming up.
Yeah. Looks like it may be time for a ref again if they're going to shoot the 5. I figure she'll shoot the 6, though. She didn't give her much option. There's another back Allers billiard shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, there's a lot of people in here got them on.
Well, it's neat they support their
Teams, yeah, real
they
well.
support their teams, and their teams support them. That's somebody I haven't seen in the room yet. This is Rachel.
I haven't seen her either. I'm sure she'll be here for teams. But
Somebody said they thought she was playing in the mixed scotch, but
didn't see her. If she wasn't here, I'd have seen her. I seen Marlon. Oh,
boy, that was a heck of a try for the
it
bank
sure
there.
was.
Hit both points.
She'd put her down there in trouble again.
Okay, I'm going to have to shut this down for just a minute, and the men's finals getting ready to start. So in order to break these up on YouTube so you can go and find them. So we'll be back. Give me about 1 or 2 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, can you get it in? Can y'all get it in the morning? Okay, I'll have them there by 10. And then y'all just have it for the day until we can get a line, and then just give me a holler and let me know. Okay, thank you much.
All right, and we're back. Hopefully those of you have refreshed. This is the first game of the men's gold final. We got Fay and Williams versus Zell and Triplet.
Hey son, how did my truck come out?
I don't remember having either of these teams on the stream table yet in this tournament, so
Yeah, he called me and asked me.
not familiar with who's who here. I'm gonna have to.
Shows weed test, and that battery's not that old.
Any of you in the chat room that can help me out there?
Take the Z in the morning when y'all get in. Run it over by a Firestone. Drop it off. They're going to do the alignment. Put on a lifetime alignment for me.
All right, so we've taken the stripes.
Think about that when you come in. Okay. I know. Just let me know if you can.
Kind of like shooting the 9 here. Get on the.
Just tell her.
Gonna come over and get either on the 10 down here in the lower right or the 13 in the side.
You'll have to understand it.
Well, he got a little further over than he wanted. Not sure if that 10 passes the 4 or not.
Yeah. Well, just look at it and see in the morning.
Okay, thanks, Trad. Let's see. Faye and Williams are up now. And this will be a great match. So let us know who the young guy here, if I am not mistaken, is.
Williams.
That's Williams?
That's Williams.
Okay.
Micah Fay is, I believe, Fay, and then this is Williams. I know that for a fact.
Okay. And it's Micah Faye?
Yeah, it's Micah Fay.
Awesome. And do you know Azell and Triplet?
When I see them
Okay.
in a minute here, I'll be able to tell you which ones are the thing.
Alrighty. Looks like our referee's getting a workout. He's over on table 2 with the women.
Oh, thank God it's him.
What was that supposed to be?
I don't want to. I just.
I get less arguments from the women than I do the men.
True.
Actually, I get the most arguments from spectators. I hardly ever get an argument from the players. It's people sitting over and I was like, what? How could you go? Like, I was in position and you weren't.
He hit that good. He got
Oh, that was a real nice shot.
spun it right up by that 4. If the 8 goes in that top left corner, then he'll roll his 13 in and roll forward, and he'll have it straight in.
Well, even if
He's rolling forward. He's got top English on it. Oh, he come back across from the same pocket.
that was good.
It's a pretty shot.
These guys definitely play pretty good. Yeah. Well, if you're in the finals of the gold division, you should play pretty good. So all Mr. Williams needs to do here is roll this 8 aside. Was it? Because I can't see there. It's tough to when you see them from the waist down. Okay, so Williams got the shorts on.
Right.
Okay.
No. This is Triplet.
Oh, that's
This
Triplet.
is the
Okay.
other team. I believe his name is Triplet. The other gentleman's name is Giselle. I may be backwards, but yeah, you are probably right, Alicia. This probably will finish before the women's does.
Oh,
That's not being talked to by experience, is it?
well, it all depends on whether this double dips or not. The women are 3-2 over there now. I don't know who won that last game, but they got somebody on the hill.
4 ball in.
Yeah, he made a couple of balls.
Table is wide open.
That was a very nice break. Made like 3 solids. Or 2 solids, I guess. There's 5 of them out there. Made a couple of solids, and the rest of them looked pretty good. Yeah, now I've heard people talking about Mr. Triplet. I guess he plays pretty sporty.
Alicia says she's predicting a lot of breaking runs this match.
Well, we like that, so that's good. That's good. I hope Alicia's right. I like the 6 here. If you can get on the 2. He may be looking at the 2 right now.
I don't see why you'd want to shoot that shot right now.
The 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get better angle on it or better shot from somewhere else.
He's taking the stripes. Okay,
Wow,
well that's why. Probably took the stripes because of that 15 blocking the 8.
That's one of them slap yourself in the head. I could have a V8. We were totally wrong on where he was going.
Well,
But that could be the reason that they're in the top seat.
yeah, this is why they're in the finals, and we're sitting out in the hallway.
We're sitting out in the hallway because I call a better game than I can play.
If they don't get out, we're gonna look really smart. See, I told you they should have took the solids.
Yeah, but if they get out, then we're gonna look really dumb.
That's all right. I'm used to it. It won't be the first time.
All that they've got a problem with is the 13. The 13 will not go by the 5, and it will not go by the 3 in the side. So that 13 is going to have to be moved, or they're going to have to get perfect shape to go on the other side of this corner down here.
Yeah, they just have to get.
It'll go in this corner down here.
Yeah. In fact, I think it'll go now in this corner down here. So it's got like 3 pockets. It could. In fact, he's got a nice angle in this 14 to
put them where they need to be.
He could shoot the 14, get on the 13 right now. That's the first time I've seen them. Oh, they're not going to the turn. That's the first time That's the first time I've seen him bring water. They usually have coming by here with beer. Well, he
He
was.
did what I was talking about. He went to try to move the 13. You seen him?
You could tell. Yeah, you could tell he didn't do what he wanted to because.
Well, he hit it. He went all 2 rails around behind it. And as he went by it, he started bouncing on the floor because he didn't hit it.
Well. Oh, rattled the 10. Alrighty, so it's gonna.
Now comes the important question: do you move the 5 so the 13's got a clear pocket, or do you leave it there and get it somewhere?
I'm thinking get out here, so I shoot the 5, get on the 3.
Williams and Micah doesn't have any fear of not getting out, so I'd be willing to bet they go for the 5 and then work their way around.
You just want to shoot the 7 last, so you're on the 8 going up table here.
Got him over for the 2, perfect. Little angle so he can roll to the center of the table for the 3 or 6, 7.
I'd almost want to just kind of draw between the 12 and 13 to get that 3.
I think just follow forward and shoot the 3. 3 will go
Well,
on the side from middle of the table.
Yeah, yeah, it looks like okay, you probably could do that too.
He's having a hard time figuring where he's wanting to put it. Looks like he's going to draw it over.
You can actually draw right into the 13.
He didn't get it high enough.
No, he didn't go.
He didn't hit it hard enough. Now he's going to take 7 anyway.
Well, you can get on the 8 from the 6, but now he's gonna have to go 7, 3, 6. That's not ideal.
No. I would almost take 7, 6, 3 and try to get yourself in a position where you can roll down below the 8. He's drawing it back. Oh, he drew it over. That's
He drew over for the 6. Yeah, it's just a lot tougher to get below the 8 off the 3, but we'll see what happens here.
Look for Micah to hit this and go back at a table above the 3. 2 rails. Yep.
That was nicely done. Well, they got where they needed to get.
He can actually draw right off this 3 to the side, to the right, or to the side, back across the table underneath the 8 if he doesn't go too far down and get into the 15. It's a tough shot, but it can be done. Because he's got perfect angle on the 3 to make it, and the cue's naturally going to go over.
Yep, it's all getting on the 8 from here. I mean, the 3 is.
He can't do it, but he can't do it by just shooting straight down. Because the cues coming to this middle diamond are further over.
All right, here we go.
He's using side left or low left.
Yep, that's what I would.
Stun it over and back across.
Just don't get hooked behind the 15.
We got out there yesterday talking about Rick using his marker on this deal, drawing it out.
Oh yeah, we had to redo some stuff on here, and I guess.
Oh,
Whoa,
that was nice.
boy, that was perfect, man. That was a nice shot. Yeah, these guys are they're dialed in. They're dialed in. What do we got over here?
Tulsa Billiard Palace. This is another one
This-
in Tulsa that a lot of them are playing out of, and they sponsor a lot of their teams.
Oh no, I heard they were closed.
Could be.
All right. So Faye and Williams take a 2-0 lead. Boy, you got to get out when you have a break like they. Zell and Triplet had a really nice break and just didn't capitalize on it. What do we got going on in the chat room over there?
Just nice cut. Just talking about
Okay.
shooting the 3 to get on the 8.
Oh, I just couldn't see. Rick Jones. He needs to get to work.
Jones, come on, people, hit the like button. Yeah. Where's it at, Rick? Can you tell me?
It's the little thumbs up down there. He was going to say have him hit the money button.
Hitting it, but it's
Yeah,
not doing
yeah,
it.
there you go. Not a touch screen. He was going to start telling him to hit the money button. But he's got to figure out how to collect his money. Had a guy try to give him a $5 tip, and he almost blocked the guy.
Or you can hit the S button.
The S button.
And donate to a great cause. Free streams from BadBoys.
I like to explain to people it's free to watch, but it's not free to bring it to you.
Run that one into the kitty.
Yep, ran right into the point there.
The Zell and triplets struggling this time. But they struggled in the last match too and pulled it off, so it'll depend on if Faye and Williams gives them any kind of a break. And I don't see that happening just yet.
I used to have a t-shirt from the Tulsa Billiard Palace. In fact, I was telling somebody, it's when Dante was back here. The last time I was in Tulsa was about 20 years ago. I went there, and boy, there was action everywhere in that place. Okay.
Faye's hitting a little bit soft. He needs to get a little more power behind him. He was trying to get him straight in on the 4 so that he could roll up for the 7. And he didn't get him there. He's got an angle on it. Pretty bad angle too.
Yeah, but that's about all he can shoot is the 4. Yeah, the 15's blocking the 5 and the 3 down here.
He might be able to see the 6.
I think he can see it, but I don't really think he can make it. Yeah.
It's an awfully tough cut from where he's at. He's going to have to hold this and come back straight out to get the 3-5.
Cut the 4 in and maybe, I don't know, go into the 14. Play the 7 in the same pocket. I don't know. Here we go. Wow.
Got him on the 5 without any problem.
I think he was actually trying to get him on the 1 so they could go up and get the 7, but no, this is fine. They got the 5. You can use the 6 to get on the 1, then the 7. Alright, he played safe. Didn't really see that one coming, but that's
Maybe he couldn't make the 5.
well, I think he could, but then the 3 he was going to move the 3, and I think he just didn't really know where it was going. And kind of needed to shoot it next. So do we know where the girls up there are Hill, or is it still 3-2? It was 3-2. That's a really long game if it's still 3-2.
block the one.
Yeah, that's a good. I think he's got the one blocked, and the 9 still goes. So that's. Although they looked at it. He's gonna shoot the 5. And yep, he's got the 6.
If that one goes by, this is where he's going to try it at.
Well, I think he go. I think he goes 6-3-1, but we'll see. I wouldn't want to leave this 3 down here. Yeah, the 1 must go because they're playing like it does.
Got to be in there almost perfect to get it though. To get back out of the mess for the 7.
If it does go, it's gonna be. They're not gonna be firing it in, that's for sure. Bounce. Okay, boy, that
Hit it nice.
that looks really nice because you.
He can roll forward past it.
Well, and that's the thing too is you've gotta get the cue ball past the. It's like both the 1 and the cue ball need to get past the 9 here. And I think, well, that just looks perfect position. If this doesn't work out, it wasn't because there's the shape. Of course, that 9 makes it a little tougher going from the 7 to the 8 too. That was nice. That was nice. Well, they're not out of the woods yet. They've got the 7, but they got to get on the 8. There's plenty of defense out there. I think he may go forward and come between the 10 and the 11. Let's see. Yeah, that's what it looks like. He's come 2 rails off the top rail, side rail. Whoa, okay. Think he's okay. These guys are moving the cue ball around just on a string. All right, and they jump out to a 3-0 lead. Fay and Williams seem pretty
The front desk. All the way back down and then to your right and all the way out.
well. Lozelle and Triplett need to get something going here. Oh my gosh, that's
Another wide open.
that's just the worst time for that. I mean, they don't have to get back to the table. The way Fay and Williams are playing, they could take ball in hand, run this out, break and run out, and that'd be all she wrote. Okay, looking at the women's table over there, they are heel now because they just broke the balls. Alicia may be right. This match may finish before they do. I was like, no, there's no way. All right, they've decided to take the stripes. I think he's got the 15 in the side. Boy, I just don't see a whole lot of trouble here. 15. Roll forward that 13. Get the 10 and the 11 down here. Use the 14 to get on the 8. These guys playing really well together. They're seeing the same patterns. Oh, we came a little far. It's okay. He still has a 12. I think he was trying to stop for the 11 though. He looked to see if he could see the 10, but nah, not. Shoot this 12 and just draw back between the 1 and a 2. Yep, get right about there. That's where you want to be. Yeah, and he kind of short stroked that. He didn't draw back quite far enough. Gonna have kind of a tough cut on the 13 here. Go across table and back. They've made this table a little tougher than it needed to be.
I like the fact I wasn't on.
I'm like, I don't hear you.
That's why I was sitting here looking at it. I was going, well, Brett turned me off, so I'm going to stay down here quiet. Okay, folks, I'm back. Brett, let me come back in. Oop. There's a chink in the armor.
Yeah, that's like the first mistake we've seen from them.
That could turn things around.
You know, it only takes one shot. So this is a Zell at the table.
Billiards fun. You mean tell me somebody trash talked to you at the tournament?
Wow.
I can't believe that.
A pool player?
A pool, yeah.
Oh, God. Come on now.
Who you trying to kid?
A pool player would never do that. All right.
Not accidentally, anyway.
There you go.
I don't see much but the 7 here.
I think the 1 goes.
Does the 1 go
past,
by?
Yeah.
Whew.
He's looking at the 1. Yeah, it goes by.
Yeah, no problem. Now he's got the 3.
Yeah, I get. That's close too to see whether the cue ball goes by the 2.
Well, he looked. I'm thinking if he's got it, if a 3 goes by, if he stops it dead, 2 in the upper corner or the side, either one, then 7 and go 4 last.
He gave it a pretty long look, I think.
Yeah, I think he's going
Now
for the 7.
Yeah, he's kind of looking at the 7. It may go, but it's not. It's too tight.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little closer than what he wanted. That was nicely done. He's got the 3, could just stun it over for the 2 in the side if he wants. Or come around.
Well, they're sure turning that cue loose.
Yeah.
He's got it, though. He got him good angle to go 2 rails again up for the 4 to make the 8.
Yeah, either that or just to draw straight back up. It's whatever he feels most
I
comfortable.
think he's got too much of an angle, doesn't he?
I think he'd draw right up there to the
Right side.
You know, he looks like he's going forward. Oh, he touched something.
He's got to make sure he's trying to keep him hitting the 8.
Oh, he's got plenty of room. Yeah, he's going forward, so.
Yeah, I think that was a good shot.
Yep, just didn't want to hit that 13.
He doesn't want to hit this 8. Maybe he did want to hit the 8.
I was gonna say, would have been nice to just
touch it.
Just bump the edge of it there, but it's makeable, but it's not easy. Oh, he hit it too thick.
He punched at it.
Yeah. Is he gonna get lucky?
No.
Not really. Getting lucky would have been froze up on that 14 to where it didn't go. He almost did. Okay, taking a look at the 10 and 11. I believe if you get down low enough here, that 11 goes. I figured he'd be shooting this 14 in the side, but
he's waiting on the girl on the other table.
Oh, okay. I was like,
he's standing at that corner.
He's taking a pretty good long look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shooting the 11 or the 13.
Yep, he's gonna shoot the 13. Oh my goodness.
He wanted that ball to stick.
Well, I know he wanted it to, but wow. That was not hit. He sacrificed the shot to get those balls broke out. This is not the easiest of shots. He's got to cut this in. Okay, he's not really over the... Okay, it's a lot easier that he can bridge off the rail. And they knock it in to cut the lead to 3-1. We may have a match yet. Okay, well, they're racking. Let's come over here and see. The girls look like they're down to the end here. We got Ms. Mendenhall at the table. They're shooting these solids. everything's out and pretty much out in the open. Everything goes. So definitely got a chance here. We're going to just stick right here to see if these gals get out here, these last 4 balls. I think the cue ball goes past the 3 to get the 1. Jessica's going to take a look at this, I'm sure. I don't know that the 3 goes past the 1, though. This was not quite the shape they want. Yeah, she's... Last thing you want to do is have to shoot a combo right now. Okay, so she's gonna wait for Triplet to shoot the 1, and he did. Okay, looks like she's called, well, she's called something in the corner. Maybe the 3 does go. Nope, she played the combination. Oh, and she scratched. That's just too bad.
That's not good.
That's too bad.
Well, if it was hill, it's over.
Yeah, that was hills. That's unfortunate. You hate to see a match in that way.
Mm-hmm.
But, so Casey and Price are your 2018 Black Gold BCA Women's Scotch Doubles champions. Or wait a minute. Nah, I think that's only the first set. I think they're going around again. Pretty sure. No. No, I think they are the champions because we had the gals earlier. No, we had them. No, they're going around again. That was the first set. Girls will probably take a short break and be coming back with their second set. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Looks like he's gonna shoot the 6. Gonna shoot the 6 and try to get up above these stripes for the 7. Oh, he ran into the 15. That's... I think he was looking good until he hit that 15.
That's why I was looking at 4 banks down to this corner, but boy, that's a tough shot.
Yeah. He's going to have to play something off the 4. You know, or there's really no safety available. Sometimes you just got to say, all right, go for the bank. I mean, he's looking at it. I mean, what do you have to lose?
Just a game.
Well, yeah, it's just a game. No, but I mean, I, I would sometimes rather lose trying to win than lose trying not to lose. I mean, if there's a great safety opportunity, take it. But boy, I don't see it here. It's hard to hide 6 balls with 2.
Are you trying to get Toby Keith's? Okay, let me go take this shit off and I'll go show you where it's at.
Well, he tried to tie up the 4 with the 13. Didn't quite get it done.
I'll take you guys.
Alright, the 14 all the way. Oh, he caught the point going in.
Yeah, but the 4 doesn't go.
No,
So.
I was going to say. Now these guys wish they hadn't sewed up the 4 with the 13. It's like, doggone it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's funny, players come out in the hallway. Whoa. What are you doing?
We're talking about you.
Yeah, making fun of you. You shot what? Let's see what he can do. Okay, he's just banking the 7 down table here.
Oh,
That's a pretty nice leave there.
yeah, he got
was
lucky.
playing-
He was
playing
blocking.
safe.
He was blocking it. We couldn't see it. I bet you he was
His heart might have skipped just
just a
half
couple
a
of
beat.
beats. Yeah.
I mean, that's a really nice leave, but that's really close to the pocket. I could have easily scratched. Yeah, that's the wireless internet in here. Okay, so we got a cat and mouse game going now.
go to get back to it.
Alright. So they've separated the 4 and the 13. Stripes don't look as good as they did just a few minutes ago when they hung the 14 down here in the corner. Oh, I was gonna say, boy, they almost hung the 15 in the other corner.
Okay, we got the playback back up.
Yeah, I don't think that ever affected what was going out. We seemed.
Well, we got this one hardwired.
Yeah, but we've lost internet on that 2 or 3 times today. It's like, how do you lose the internet when you're hardwired into the wall?
That's when the whole thing goes down.
Oh, yes. Well, they got perfect on that ball. The only problem ball they really have now is the 12. That's what we do for a living. I get paid to watch TV. Yeah. My wife laughs when I get home. She's like, "Did you get enough? I'll be watching pool on YouTube on TV." She's like, "Did you get enough of that?"
I'm hearing talking.
Yeah, I am too. I wondered if that was us. All right, here we go. I shoot this 14 and break out the 12. Wow, that was nice. That was beautiful. What's behind you, Dwayne? I think he's got. He'll just cut this 12 in.
All the way up table. Go to the 11. I didn't mean make the 11.
Holy smokes. Well, now he's going to shoot the 10 and draw over for the 11, I got a feeling.
Depends on if the 11's off the rail. 11's off the rail, he'll shoot the 11 now and come over for the 12, the 10.
Yeah, that's where it's tough to tell. Must be just off the rail because he's going to go ahead and shoot it. And made it. And
down for the 12 on the side.
Look at this.
12 on the side and roll back across for the 8.
I don't think that's quite the way he was playing shape, but
sure.
I don't think that's quite the way he was playing the shape, but he got perfect.
Hey, doesn't matter how you play it. It's where you end up when it's over.
Right, that's right. I always tell people, hey, nobody says it's how many. Somebody says, "Man, I just played like crap all week." I said, "Hey, your trophy says champion. It doesn't say it doesn't say you played like crap all week and got it given to you." All right, this 8 ball.
Easy.
To put them on the hill if he makes it.
Okay, now you can finish it.
I didn't say he was gonna make it. I just said he's got this 8-ball. All right, 4-1. They're on the hill.
Just for the commentators that are wondering, Brett's got a bad habit of jinxing people.
This is how bad it is for me. This morning we have a match. The one team scratches and gives the other team ball in hand on the 8. And I think I was in here with Dante Willis, and he says, well, they got this. I go, whoa, whoa. I said, you got to be careful with the, I said, you don't want to jinx them. And the guy shoots the gal, or it was one of the gals. She shoots the 8, and it looked a little odd on the TV, but she almost rolled the tip. I mean, I think she miscued and made the 8 anyway, but it was like she almost rolled the tip up over the top of the cue ball.
Oh, wow.
I was just like, oh, my goodness. Poor Dante, his eyes got big. He goes, man, you're not kidding. I said, hey, anything can happen.
Yeah, I think I've been told you've jinxed a few people.
Oh,
Jumping out saying, well, this is over, and the next thing you know.
Rick and Bill like to exaggerate.
No.
It happened down in Arizona. It's like the finals of the men's platinum or something. This guy's like a 680, and he plays ball in hand position on the 8. I mean, it's just absolutely the easiest shot. And I go, all right, he's got this. That'll make the score 4-3 or something like that. And he dogs it. Now, it was even funny afterwards. Like, oh, sorry I jinxed you on that. He goes, oh, no, you didn't jinx me. He says, I just dogged it.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, that doesn't taste like tequila.
Now. Just because you're not in a ref shirt doesn't mean I can start.
Oh, yeah. Water. Oh, we just had a gal bring us a cup of water.
And Brett's praying for tequila.
Oh, well,
Well, this will give Azelle and Triplet another game if they can manage to make this 14 and the 8 afterwards. I don't see too much trouble with it, but
you just jinxed them.
But
okay, so the shot I jinxed the guy on was easier than this because he wasn't stretched out. But all right,
4-2.
4-2. Women have started their second set.
Now I guarantee you this will finish before the women do.
Well, okay, this set. But if Azelle and Triplet come back and win this, we go.
I think if Azelle and Triplet come back and win this, I still say they finish before the women do.
It's probably a pretty good. All right, got a ball down.
Well, Micah, he didn't waste no time getting to the table.
No, they want to finish this off right here. I think he's going to take this 14. They're going to take the stripes.
Well, this 13 down here, or 9, I mean, by the 3 or the 5 is.
Oh, it goes in the side.
It does, but it's a bad situation.
I would take the stripes. Let's see what these guys do. He's going to shoot the 14, then he's got the 11. That opens up the 9 even to go down in that corner pocket.
He's shooting top. He's going around the table. Nope. Okay.
Okay, you can shoot this, and then they can shoot the 15. Just pop out for the 9. You got the 10. I don't see any real problems here. They run this off, and they will be the champions. Oh my goodness. Oh, my.
I think the 10 goes by the 8. Even if it doesn't, he can see the 13.
Yeah, the 10 goes. I would want to shoot the 10 and get on the 15 right about now, I think.
I would think you'd shoot the 10 and roll down so you could shoot the 9.
Yeah, if you got straight in on the 9, you can, and then stop for the 15. When he moved that 15 on the last shot, that kind of made it a little bit tougher, but it's still, they should be out, but, you know.
Okay, he shot for the 15 now.
Yeah.
He can shoot the 15, come back out for the 9.
Right. Come out 9, 13.
He needs
8.
a little angle on the 9 so he can stun it over for the 13 and then down for the 8. That's what he's looking at. A little bit of an angle so that he can
You know, that's something
get him on the 13.
Those of you watching out there can learn to walk over and actually look at the spot where you want to get.
Doesn't mean you're going to get there.
No, but it does tell your brain exactly.
He went about 4 inches further than he wanted to. He's probably got him about straight in.
Yeah.
So that's going to make it a little bit. See, I see he's looking at going up table and being between the 2 and the 7.
That's
Or 2 and the 4.
That's just about perfect.
If he can stun it up and hit the 2, he's got it great. He stunned it up enough. He got a good angle.
Yep, just pocket this 13, come across
And
between the
it's
3 and the 5.
Championship time for Faye Williams at that point. But they're not. Their hearts aren't beating very fast right now.
This is where you just have to focus on this ball, not on what this ball means.
Not on that girl on the other table waving her hands in the air because she missed something. Up straight in on the 8.
All right. Other than being a little bit jacked up over the 5.
I don't think he is. I think he's.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
see, he's not.
Yeah, so this is it, folks.
Boom. Game, set, match, folks. They're the champions.
Faye and Williams are your 2018 Men's Gold Division champions. Went undefeated through a pretty strong field.
We'll take you back to the women's match now.
Yeah, we'll switch back over to table 2. The women are in their second set, so whoever wins this set is going to be the champions. We got Tammy Mendenhall here at the table. Looks like she's got ball in hand on the 4.
Looks like the one's out beside the 8.
Yep, there's the 1 up there and the 8. So
She's going to shoot the 4 to pocket and pull it over a little bit for the 1.
And I believe this is the first game of the second set.
Oh, she just pulled straight back. That's a style. That's a pretty good angle.
Brings Jessica Westbrook to the table. Before their match this morning, I went out and I said, I just want to make sure, you know, I got names and everything. They go, oh, yeah, we got our names on our shirts. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to see those on the... I said, because you got them on the front of your shirt. If they're in great big letters across the back, they would... They got this 8-ball to get on the board in the second set. And she made it. Now I'm not sure. The women's was a race to 4 on the winners, 3 on the losers.
4,
so,
yeah, 4-3.
So I would wonder if this was a race to 3.
I would say this would be a race to 3 because they beat them the first set.
Yep.
That put them on the loser's side, so now it should be a race to 3, or I don't know. Yeah, I would think it'd be a race to 3.
Yeah, I would think so. Our next match over on table 1 will be at 7:30 in about a half an hour. We got the men's silver division finals.
Are you asking why the women play less games? Is that what you're asking, Billiard Fun? If that's what you're asking, they play less games because it takes almost twice as long for the women to play a race to 4.
Yeah, the women's Fargo ratings aren't as high as like the men's gold division that we just watched. The length of a race is normally how long of a race can you complete in like an hour and a half is usually what a match is scheduled for. And it's not rated by the fastest people in that division. You have to go on a division only goes as fast as the slowest player, so. So the guys we were just watching were in the high 5s, low 600s, I would say, is Fargo. They can complete a race to 5 in an hour and a half, generally. They were having a little trouble yesterday. The women, where they're in the mid 4s to low 5s, they're gonna play a little bit slower. Less break and runs, more misses, more safeties.
Kind of like what you're seeing right now. She's indecisive on what to shoot, whereas the guys go to the table and they'd almost automatically know where they're going to go and what they're going to do in about 2 seconds.
Oh,
it's just
experience.
Experience and ability.
Has nothing to do with gender. It has to do with ability. That's the great thing about Fargo, right? The genders are all equal.
Yeah, they're not Allison Fisher or Vivian Vivarel or one of these ladies that have played so many games and so many matches that it's just natural for them. So. I agree. Not all 4s are slow. Some of the 4s can shoot just as fast as the 6s and 7s.
Oh, that was a nice shot.
Sure was.
That worked out great. You know, talking about pace of play too, doubles tends to be your slowest
You bet.
division because you're changing players each
Yeah.
shot.
No player shoots the same.
Yeah.
So one's ability and decision making is totally different from the other one's ability and decision making.
That's exactly right. So
Makes a difference in everything they do.
oh, that was another nice shot. Tammy has made a couple of really nice shots.
See, Gunslinger's back with us.
All right. Hey. We're here all week. He's one of our regulars. No, you gotta use the cue ball. I think you just want to roll that 6 in.
Yeah, real
That's
easy. Because the 8 looks like it'll go in either upper corner pocket.
Well, it goes in the lower left-hand corner too. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was tough because she had a little more angle on that ball than she was comfortable with. Jessica's looking at banking this 4. I don't know. She's got room
I don't like that.
to get by the 8. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I don't like that. And she's going to crutch.
You guys started watching TV yet?
Yeah, she hit the 8.
Yeah, I didn't.
Now she's tied her 4 up.
Well, actually, that's pretty good. She's
Tied up the 11 and the 14 too.
Yeah, she's blocked theirs balls with the 4, so that. Getting a nice traffic jam up there in that corner pocket. This could be a tough hit.
It's going to be a tough game because it's getting worse.
Yeah, things are starting to get gummed up.
She's telling her that she wants to see what she's going to do and call a ref.
I would think I'd want a ref watching this.
It looks like she can get to the top rail, spin it, and hit the 4. She needs to do. She's going to go 2 rails though. She's going side railing into it. There, you definitely want a ref.
Yeah, I think she's going to have to come like 2 rails in.
Apparently you need to step out for a second.
Oh, yeah, it would be nice.
I'll sit here for a minute. I don't even know what's going on.
Neither do we.
Okay.
We don't know the score. When you come back, get the score.
Unless they play bad.
Oh, that's bad hit.
I don't know how long they've been playing.
Left it 4 up there.
It's first game of the second set.
Oh,
Actually, it's the second game of the second set. Mendenhall and Westbrook.
Holy, Brett's got a warm head. These headphones are hot.
Are they hot?
Jeez. You're a hot head. All right, you know who's who at least?
This is Casey Pierce. One of the Casey. It's either Casey or Pierce at the table now.
Well, since there's nothing going on that other table, is this one? I think it's this one.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get rid of that for a minute.
Okay. Mendenhall and Westbrook are sitting down. Westbrook's the one here in the front chair, and Mendenhall's the one to the side of her. God, this is either Pierce or Casey. I'm not sure which. I want to say Pierce.
I feel like there's a safety coming on here.
Well, they got ball in hand. She's got ball in hand. So.
I wish I had a higher angle because I think that 15, if she's got ball in hand, you come off the edge of the 15, come up under the 13 there, get it out of the way. That way you're making progress with your ball in hand.
I think that's what she's looking for. She's making this one, but she left it at a position to where she could roll in and make the 4 and hook her behind the 11 for to hook her on the 8. They come back with ball in hand, 4s out of their way, and be able to clear things.
Oh, that is the 11. It looked like the 13 to me.
It may be the 13. Yeah, she's calling safe. She's just going to roll up and make their 4 at this point, and leave her hooked in there behind the 13 so they can't see the 8. Hope she didn't make the 4.
Yeah, that's a tough make. It was sitting at a pretty weird angle. And she'll be kicking at this.
Yep, she's calling ref. She makes it. It's not going to be good on that 8-ball. Ooh. Spun right past it. Look, he's scratching his head like, well, that stunned the ref.
Field goal.
Well, now we're going to do it again.
Honestly, she's better putting it on the right side of that 11, playing just nicking the 15 and then making the 4. Because they're not making the 8 if you leave it up on the rail there easily.
I think she's taking away the kick. That's what she's going to try to do. Yep, see. If she can see the edge of that 4, it ain't going to matter. But
she can't see that from there, I don't think. And back comes the ref. And we do it again.
you can tell by the laugh she asks and says, "You got any ideas?" Every time we get called to a table, more times than not, the player looks at us as a ref and says, "You got any ideas what to do here?"
Yeah, no kidding.
She made a good hit.
And hooked.
Westbrook's got to try to make this. Got to try to hit the 8 at least. She's going to the side rail and kicking into the 8.
It's funny because she keeps calling the ref for it on her own.
What are you going to look at? Oh, he's wanting a second ref. That just doesn't. He doesn't need a second ref for this. All he needs to do is stand down here at this end of the table.
Well, he knew Theron was bored. He wanted to give him something to do.
Oh, hang on.
No rail, though.
Get a rail. Get a rail.
Not yet. That'd have been a tricky way to get there, though.
Pick it up and give it to him, ref. Oh, boy. I'm going to get him now.
It's all good.
Not good for the head ref to be sitting here watching the other refs do stuff, is it?
Well, the problem is they haven't learned how to stand in front of the camera when they're making a call.
Bill has.
Oh, yeah. You got it down pretty good, too, actually. Oh, yeah. I got to make a call on TV, too. I'll just stand right here.
I don't want to be criticized. I know what you and Rick do.
Oh, yeah.
You chew us up and spit us out.
Yep. I got to have fun somehow. Bummer they don't get to enjoy the rockin' music at this place. We're all out in the hall here, all quiet.
Okay, Casey Pierce won that one.
I want to see. Dang it. Jeremy hasn't put it back in there. I can't draw on the screen still.
Yeah.
I want to do
I
it.
had a guy earlier in the deal was talking about that. Said last year he was in a match down in Lawton, Apache was where we were at, and he said that the guy was drawing on the screen, and he was at the table, and he happened to look up at the big screen up there on the deal, and he seen where the drawing was.
Yeah, we're careful about that now. Luckily, no one can see the stream from the room unless they're on their phone. But
Right.
that becomes pretty obvious pretty quick. And honestly, most of the time, you don't want to really listen to what we're talking about. We're giving you bad advice.
Hey, is that legal?
Probably not. Any bets on Brett actually ever coming back?
No.
You're not taking that one? Oh, yeah. Somebody's got to, or he's got to go to the tournament desk because Rich is the only one up there now.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. That's the third scariest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Rich on the tournament desk.
Brett's a second.
No. Shoot, I can't remember how I had it down. Because the scariest thing in the world is Rich on a forklift.
Well, that's yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad considering he can't reach the pedals and sit in the seat at the same time.
Oh, boy. Chatty ain't chatty. All right, fine. I don't want to talk to you guys either.
Well, dirty 151% said they're back from Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah, I was sitting there when I walked up. I figured it was a good 5 minutes old already. All right, and we're breaking. Maybe. And we should have the other final coming up on table 1 pretty soon here. They were looking like they were getting close to done on table 4 or wherever they were playing.
Now, you'll know the answer to this better than I did. Casey and Pierce beat Mendenhall and Westbrook the first set, so this is the second and final set for the division.
Right.
So is it a race to 3 now, or is it a race to 4?
There's a race to 3. They were both
They're
technically on the
both
loser side.
technically on the loser side. That's what I thought, but
Yeah, and
wanted to verify.
there's some debate because we've talked about it a couple times. If you have a split race, so if, we do a 4 on the winner, 3 on the loser side.
Right.
And then when you get to the first one, technically the team that came from the B side is on the B side still. So it's kind of like a 4-3 race, but it's actually not.
Yeah.
We don't do it that way because basically you're
It should be a 4-4 race.
Yeah, so we do it as a 4-4.
But they've gone. I mean, they should be rewarded. They've gone all the way through the loser side and come back through, so they should be rewarded to go back to a 4-4 race, not the other team getting an advantage.
And that's the way we do it. But there's definitely always, every time it comes around, we're like, wait a minute, and we have to think about it for a second because technically they are from the B side still, even though on the bracket they've moved to the right. And then the same thing with the second half of the double dip. You know, they're on the right side of the bracket, but technically they would both be on the B side.
B side, right? Well, yeah, they've been beat. Mendenhall and Westbrook got beat by Casey Pierce, which that makes sense now that they go to the loser's side, which puts him on a 3 race. So the 3-3 there makes sense. So
Dollar cents. It's all good. Oh, that looked weird. Well, I want to watch this real quick. Okay, I imagined it. I thought I saw the cue ball move when she was practice stroking a second ago.
well, that's a good shot.
Drilled it.
Yep, she didn't leave her anything though.
I think the 6 is makeable here.
Can you see the 6?
I think so.
I think the 11 may, or the 14 may have it partially covered. She's not even looking at the 6. She's looking down into the group of all the other balls. Now she's looking at it.
I think there's some of it. I hear a Brett.
Oh.
Oh, there he is. He came back.
You lost the bet.
I know.
Yeah, that's, yeah, of course.
Why wouldn't we? Yeah, you're pretty easy to catch, buddy.
It's 1-1.
1-1, that's what I thought. Okay. It's 1-1 on a race to 3. And I was just informed by Kenny that the other Scotch doubles looked like they were finishing up on 4. So we should have the finals of the other Scotch doubles here in a few minutes.
Another 2-1.
Yep, another 2-1.
There. They should be about done. They got behind somehow. Yeah, 2-1. Dude.
No. A
Believe
tournament that's behind? Come on.
Scotch doubles got behind. How did that happen?
This is my 11th year. I don't think I've been to many tournaments that is not behind.
Yeah.
And you know what's bad about it, and I'm going to say it straight out, is that everybody blames Rick and Bonnie or BadBoys for it being behind. And in honesty,
Yeah,
it's not their fault.
no.
It's a lot of times how the races are and how the players are. So
Yeah.
Rick and Bonnie, the Bad Boy crew, Rick, Bonnie, Kenny, and Brett, they all deserve a big thanks because they put on some good tournaments and they do a really good job.
Need an applause machine. Oh, we try. We try. No, but it's funny because you hear from players, "Oh, the races are too short," and then but then the next day they're like, "God, I've been playing all day. I need a break."
Yeah.
I'm like, well, which is it here?
The races are too short, but yet we can't finish on time with the races the way they are now. So how is it going to be if we lengthen the races? Yeah, it's not going to work. You can't lengthen the races.
Why can't I play in every division at the
I'll tell you
same time?
the biggest reason that this has come off really, to me, has really come off really smooth this time. And the reason is because they added an extra day and started on Sunday. So everything was, laid out to where Kenny was actually able to move matches last night late over to today, which kept us from being here till 3 and 4 in the morning.
The only thing I would have changed about the Scotch doubles is I would have made it like a race to 4, not a race to 5. But like the men's gold, instead of it being 5 and 4, I would have made it 4 and 4.
Good shot.
I really expected the room to be busier tonight with all the, you figure the singles
Singles
player,
tomorrow.
but I guess they're coming in a little,
Well, most of the players that are here are playing in Scotch doubles are going to be playing singles, and they've played since Sunday.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, they're getting a little
Yeah.
break.
I got a text a few minutes ago from a gentleman that he's staying in Skytook, I guess is the name of it. Wanted to know how long it was going to be open so he could come over and practice, and I told him. So there's some new ones that didn't play Scotch doubles that are coming in, but
Yeah, I figured there'd be.
you know, it's. Well, it'd be really nice here if she could bank that 5 back up to that corner. The problem is that cue's gonna get tied up in all these 5 stripes down here, and
Yeah,
now if she can make the 7 and come around the table, she may have a chance to
I think that's what she's looking
Yeah.
at.
give her a chance to knock it off the 9s. What she looks like.
When it's 1-1 and a race to 3, this third game is huge because somebody gets on the hill.
Yeah.
It's amazing how often the first team to the hill wins.
There went the 7. She got the titty. She's coming down into the group of balls. Can't see it yet because she's standing in front of. Oh, looky there.
She can see.
Yep, she can cut
Her
that
partner
5. She can actually cut that 5 backwards and go 2,
You know,
3 rails.
I wouldn't do that though because of I think I'd bank this to the side because of where the 8 is.
Yeah, but the 8 goes in this corner down here. So
Well,
she.
you're thinking she can
Yeah.
get all the way around.
Yeah.
I think that's a little more. I think she's got a better chance of
Where's my pointer?
shooting at the 5, banking the 5 and keeping the cue ball right in there. We'll see.
Yep. I cut the 5 backwards because the bank is different.
I probably would too.
Cut the 5 backwards and go 3 rails and come down for the 8.
That's what she's gonna try.
Yeah,
to do. So
and that to me makes sense because she can leave her anywhere up there and she can still make the 8. Just got to cinch the 5. She missed the 5. Yeah,
Yeah,
see, even at that point, she still had a shot on the 8.
I knew she was gonna have trouble getting that cue ball all the way around. She just.
But you know that cue ball died off that rail, so she put
Yeah.
outside on it and killed that cue. If she had just shot it straight, I think she'd have, or shot it with a little left, she'd have got more run on the cue.
Well, we got a long starting shot.
She left her a hard shot.
I think she could shoot that 10 up there in the side though. It goes by the 12.
That's where I would go
She's
first.
She's looking down here.
Safe.
No, you can't play safe here. You gotta go.
I think she's looking to making the 11.
Yeah.
I don't like that because she's going to run into the 14. She can make the 5. She could
Well, making the 5 would be a good thing.
and she misses here though. Look at this. Straight in on the 5, and the 8
Yeah.
goes straight in the other side.
Yeah,
She's going to
that
look at it. Does it go on the side? Don't know.
Yeah, it goes on the side.
I don't know that I'd play for the side as much as I'd probably play for the top corner.
Well, I was gonna say I'd play for the side, and then if I came
Yeah.
out a little too far, you got the top corner.
And she doesn't come far enough.
Yeah, she's okay.
She's okay. Yep.
Play it to the side. Just run into the 12. Just stop your cue ball. You just want to bear down and make this.
Well, if you
ball.
could just hear that commentary, you just know that Westbrook walked back and said, "I made mine."
Yeah. You know, I heard a story about people are like, oh, how come I can't wear headphones when I'm playing? And it was one of these big gambling matches that was on the internet or whatever. And the guy had headphones. You know, they didn't care. They're gambling. The guy had headphones in. Well, he was listening to the commentators.
Talking about what he should do.
What he should, he should do this.
Makes
he should
sense.
do that. And everyone just figured he was listening to music. He was listening to the stream.
Oh, she missed it.
Overcut it just a little.
Yeah, she ran into the top side of the side pocket.
We had a deal in Arizona where Bill Stock and I were commentating a match, and the wife or girlfriend was sitting outside the
Listening.
She was watching the stream on her phone, and then she tapped her husband or boyfriend or whatever on the shoulder and said, "They said you should be doing this, or you should." It's like, oh my goodness.
You know, I watched a deal on TV last night about it's actually identity theft, but it runs in the same realm because the guy was talking about people are getting so good and so smart at electronics that, you know, they can just set up a little deal that picks up the electronic voice from something, and they get all the information they want. Well, you think about that, and
Yeah.
you know, these guys wearing these earphones, and you think about wireless. They were using wireless earbuds, okay?
Yep.
Well, you find the frequency of that wireless earbud, and you've got whatever
Yeah.
you want.
Yep.
You could be sitting and listening to a pro talk about what you should be doing, and you can start doing what he's telling you to do, and nobody ever know the difference.
And I can share this since I'm in Oklahoma. We were at Derby City, and some of the guys were sitting around in the hallway outside the action room, and they were talking about Chip Compton and Joey Gray, and somebody goes, "Man, nobody shoots as straight as Chip, and nobody moves as good as Joey." They said, if you could combine those two, you got the perfect player. They said, Joey moves as good as anybody in the world, and Chip just never misses it. And so I said something to Chip. We was standing at the tournament desk, and I said, "So, how would it be like if you guys played one pocket, Joey told you what to shoot, and you shoot it?" He goes, "Oh, we'd kill each other."
Yeah, they would. Well, they're the reason
All right, here we go. 8-ball in the corner.
for a 2-1 lead. Oh, she pounded it a little hard.
You know, and I almost said, "Man, she shoots these shots so good," because earlier today, man, she was
that
just
would have
drilling
been a
them.
jinx.
She was just drilling them
Yep.
center pocket, and that one, because I can't shoot them that hard.
See, now we got you on another jinx because you just thought about it.
You
just thought
I
about
didn't
it.
say it though till afterwards. I thought, man, I almost. No, I didn't jinx her. She missed before I said it.
It's a good shot. Ooh, bad angle on the 12.
Which 12 you gonna shoot? Now here, I kind of like playing safe. Get that cue ball
Put it over on the side rail.
to the left side rail.
Yep.
Yeah.
About second diamond. Second or third diamond up.
Yep. That's exactly right.
She's thinking. She heard you. Yep. See?
Yeah.
There you go, Brett.
Good girl. See, she's got that long hair. You can't see the earbuds.
Somebody go check the earbuds.
You can't see her ears, so you can't see the earbuds.
She didn't get it there. She gave him a cut.
It's not an easy one.
No, but it's still a cut.
All right. They win this match. She's got to give me some jelly. I'm helping her out here. Nice to see a bit of a crowd gathering to watch us.
Suck up.
No, but there is more chocolate on than I did. I would take mine down every day. They come in, put a piece up there. I got like 5 pieces.
messing with Rich. All right, 8-ball in the top left corner. Wow, how'd she hit that?
Perfect.
Whoa, that was a great shot.
2-1 lead to Westbrook and Mendenhall.
That was a great
Look
shot.
at her. She's proud of her now.
They are on the hill.
And they're on the hill, and they got the break.
Well, and Jessica, oh, you saved me. Because she had the straight in 8 that she missed. She's like, oh, you saved me. Out of way, partner.
Well, actually, well, they both had straight in 8s. That's what started this whole deal. Mendenhall had the straight in side ball 8.
That's right. I forgot about the
Westbrook had the straight in corner 8. They both missed. So Westbrook has to have a hard cut to put it in the pocket. So does that tell you anything?
As golfers would say, they're hamming and egging it. You got to ham and egg it.
The score is 2-1 to Mendenhall and Westbrook.
Yep. They are on the hill. It's race to 3.
Race to 3. This is the second set. Pierce and Casey beat them the first set on a 4-4 race.
Price and Casey.
Price? Okay, I'm sorry. Price. They're taking a break. I can tell by the way she's walking back over, not to pick up her stick, but just to walk back over. Oh. The pad on them chairs may be padded, but they're not very soft.
Well, we've been here for 3 hours straight, so. Yeah, it must have been the other team that took a break.
Yeah, they did.
Even though it wasn't their turn at the table. But you know what? As a player, if my opponent, between games
Says I gotta go, you gotta go.
Do you mind? I always let them go. I don't say no. You gotta wait till it's your turn. All right, so Jessica Westbrook breaking these balls on the hill.
And we're getting ready to rock and roll it. Can probably get away with stopping this one and then restarting and then moving the women to the main TV, I think.
That's what I have to do, yeah.
Yeah, because I want to try to get as many separated videos as possible. Kind of wonky, but it is what it is.
That's what I did with the last one. Yeah. All right, so our
Coming back, right?
yeah. They just brought out the score sheet for our last final, the men's scotch doubles. He brought me the wrong one. That match is already played. Kenny brought out a score sheet, but he brought the wrong one.
Ooh. Oh.
He brought the men's gold division. Like, wait a minute, we've already played this match. I wonder it said 6 o'clock.
Yeah, she punched at that one and missed it again. So now Price and Casey come to the table. Not
Yeah,
sure I
getting-
understand that shot.
Getting a bit of a mess up there in the corner. Okay, when Kenny gets his score sheet out here, I'm going to have to shut the stream down for about 2 or 3 minutes. Set up the men's silver final. And then we'll go back to our picture-in-picture. We'll still keep an eye on this match. Come the players making their way over to table 1.
Apparently the other one's not scored. That's finished. They played, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's finished.
Who won it?
Yeah.
Faye and Williams.
Faye and Williams.
I don't know what the score was.
4-2. Didn't I mark it on there?
Well, no, this one.
Oh. Oh, no, I marked this one. I was marking the one before it. Is that a race to 5?
Yeah,
It was 5-2.
5-2.
5-2.
Yeah, it's 5.
Yeah, 5-2, Faye and Williams.
I gotta fix it. Apparently didn't score.
Alright, so don't forget to refresh and join us back here in about 2 or 3 minutes.